Hello? Why is my webcam broken every day, brother? Hello? Every single day. The webcam is broken. I switch scenes and it breaks. I don't know. I don't know. We're just going to have to deal with it. I do plan to get back to using my webcam soon, TM. I just want to recover from my sickness. And then we'll probably do like some green screen stuff. I'll figure it out. I do have it mostly set up, but I'll figure it out. But hello. Good morning. Welcome to the Permanently Scuffed stream. I hope everyone's doing well. Sung Jun, hello, good morning. Weave, hello, good morning. Already T5 pet, how I want it to. You have to craft a T5 pet, and they're a little bit expensive. Velfox, hello, good morning. They are a little bit expensive, but it's something I've been looking into recently because since last time I streamed, so Friday, today is now Monday. Since Friday, I have managed to purchase so many cats that I think I'm 2 away. No. There's 2 cats in here. There's 2. That says 2, right? There's 2 Janaid cats. I was going to say, I've managed to purchase so many cats that I've made 3 tier 3s, but actually, that's enough to make our 4th tier 3. So let's go get our full rack of tier 3 pets, and then we'll go make a tier 4 pet. Or, sorry, a tier 5 pet, because I believe I have enough money to do that now. So, let me claim these cats. They're buying so often, I can't even keep track of how many I have. That's what's happening right now. That's what's happening. These things fill so fast and so often, I can't even, I must have bought 6 of them since like 4 days ago or 5 days ago. Okay, exchange. Bunny. I do want to keep the bunny appearance. We don't need more than 1 cat. Exchange both the cats for our final tier 3 cat. We'll name him Bun Bun. And there's our final tier 3 pet, who gets combat and cooking XP, kind of garbage. But if you look at our roster now, we are full tier 3 and 1 tier 4. And I believe I have the money to make this Serb a tier 5. So, for the record, let's just mark this down. Without a tier 5 pet, these loot every 2.7 seconds. And the tier 4 loots every 2.25 seconds. Now, I don't remember where I left my ninja, but I think right in front of the guy that I need to talk to. Spend it today? No, I've just bought so many cats off the market. We've bought 6 cats. Literally 6. Since I started working on this, like maybe a week ago. It's been wild. It's supposed to fill, according to Garmoth.com, because I have like the premium because I'm a content creator, so they give it to me for free. It's supposed to fill once every 26 days. And mine on average are filling once every 26 hours. So one of the things I need for our tier 5 pet is 10 growth reagents. These are pretty expensive, but we do need them. So I will buy 10 growth reagents. The other thing I need is magical shards. So I had a plan to like grind the rest of what I needed in sealed black magic crystals. I was just going to grind this, but I also didn't expect it to happen so quickly. So what we're going to do instead is I'm going to go to the Velia and this pen accessory box. These I believe are for Jatina accessories. But I'm just going to take one and open it up and it'll give me the magical shards that I need. More than the magical shards I need. And then I already bought the lightweight plumes on the market. So now we have everything we need to just go get our tier 5. What did Sick spoon this time? Sick has spooned 6 cats off the market. They're supposed to fill one every 26 days, and I've got 6 in a week. That's what I've spooned. Reported, thank you. That's so funny, man. I can't believe we have so many freaking pets. That's so funny. Market manipulation. I swear I looked at Garmoth because, like, the creator version of Garmoth will tell you what Pearl items get listed. And it'll sort of, like, anticipate how long it would take an order to fill based on how many orders are on it and how often they get listed. So I just sorted the list to be, like, fastest. And the Janaid cat was the fastest at 26 days. And the next fastest one was like a hawk at like 31 days or something. So I was like, oh, this will take a while, but it's not a big deal. I'll just leave orders on cats all the time. And yeah, it's happening a lot faster than I expected. I wonder if the average on Garmoth has come down, given how frequently those things are selling. But now we'll just talk to this fellow, Obi Bellin. Tier 5 pet training. We'll select our guy. Oh, I actually need to simple alchemy these things. Whoops. Okay, simple alchemy. This, and this. It should make our fancy thing. How much have you spent on this account other than the tent? Nothing. I have only purchased the tent and nothing else. And in fact, I still have the excess pearls. I have bought nothing besides the tent. Okay. Now we have the Royal Plume. We can make him... Okay, so it's 15% faster. If we remember, it was 2.7 seconds for the tier 3s and 2.25 for the tier 4. Let's hit this. We now have a tier 5 pet. We'll make him 1. Crown him. We'll take them out. Now he has 2.12 instead of 2.25, and my tier 3s are 2.25 instead of 2.7. So what we've done here effectively is turn all of these tier 3s into tier 4s, just by making this one a tier 5. Now, the difference between a tier 4 and a tier 5 is literally 0.13 seconds. This is what I'm talking about when I say you really don't need tier 4 pets in this game if you go with a tier 5. Okay, so if I make this cat a tier 4 by spending all the money or cats on it, it will gain a loot time of 0.13. 0.13 of a second. The tier 3 pets are plenty good enough. You probably won't even notice a difference. It would take you hours and hours and hours and hours and hours and hours to notice a difference. Especially considering that your pets are not always 24/7 looting. Because you kill a pack, you move to the next one. So it's like, it's so negligible and the cost is so high that it is perfectly okay to just have tier 3s. It's, well, I guess, okay, it'd be 1.87. He wasn't on aggressive, so that means it's half a second. Not quite half a second. That's a little bit bigger of a deal, but still not a big deal. It's totally fine. It's totally fine. Don't even worry about it. These are plenty good. Unless you're, like, feeling like spending hundreds of dollars on the game. So yeah, tier 5. Easy. Easy. And I didn't even spend any money on them. Didn't get the same task again. Did get 100 griffins. So that's 100 more bosses to kill. Huge. Huge. Getting folly again would be nice. Is it more money for you? Or, oh, did you eat your folly? Because it was worth so much, you just yeeted it? That maybe makes sense. All right, let's go do my farms. And then we'll get to grinding. We gotta work on a potion today. Got to the main, yeah, that's right. 40 mil for a weapon that's never best in slot. So my plan here, by the way, is I'm going to keep orders on cats. And then when I get 3 cats, I will try for a tier 4. And it's never like I'm never going to be able to guarantee it unless I make a couple of tier 3 cats, which means using 3 cats on each other and then using those cats on other cats. And it's just like I'd need probably 50 cats. So I'll just order 3 cats and then we'll yeet them into the tier 3. I think that'll give me like a 40% or 45% chance at a tier 4. And we'll just do that over time. But I have no way of making my hawk a tier 4 because that's like a premium pet. And these 3 are all classic. How's the FedEx mess going? I handled the FedEx mess. They don't even have, like, if you try to call them, they don't even have somebody you can talk to. It's just like an AI system now. And I hate that very much. You have to, like, physically go there in person. It's so bad. Oh, there's a mole there. Let's kill this mole real quick. Get another mole pet. That'd be sick. Or I guess our first mole pet. But another pet. No more moles detected. Blackstones, rip. That was our first farm as well. Maybe we'll get a couple more of those. Don't judge my farm placement, by the way. That was so many leaves. Did you see that? That was so many freaking leaves there. Holy. Farming is legit pretty good for pure passive income. If you spend the leaves on the byproducts, like the stone tail fodder, it could be pretty good. I'm just spending them on XP. Look how many friggin' leaves that is, though. 18, 16, and 17 in one little gather. That's so many leaves. But I'm just trying to juice my life skill XP. We're professional 10 already, and I've like barely touched this. And I have no idea what I'm doing with farming, so... Eventually, once I'm happy with my XP, I'll probably just turn those in for fodder, or I'll like make horses or something. Holy, that was also so many leaves. Maybe we'll turn those in, see if we can get a big jump in farming XP. I will judge. Well, you see these big mounds in the ground? That's due purely to my farm placement. But there was no other way to get them in here, okay? It's the only way that they fit. Paprika. 4 procs of leaves? Sheesh. That's how I feel when farming. Big XP and many herbs. 4 procs of leaves again. The difference, Mario, is that all my farms are right next to each other, and I don't have to teleport all around the game. If there were 10 herb patches right next to each other, I'd be set. We now have 795 leaves. Okay, let's go turn those in. Because that's some XP right there, bud. You know, teleport, you run for agility XP. If I could get those boots Those like boots from the whatchamacallit? Leagues, where just like walking around gives you agility XP. I'd probably be 200 mil right now. As soon as we get the gathering piece for the MP potion, by the way, I'm gonna look heavily into doing hunting. I'm super interested in doing hunting, and I think it's one of those things that I can do while I'm doing something else. Because I've noticed that with gathering the chickens, I could just do a pack and then just stand there if I need to. And I feel like I can do the same thing if I don't hunt like the best thing. Like if I just go do feather wolves or something, I think I can make it work. And I think that'll be a better use of my energy as well, because that'll give me meat that I can use for cooking and stuff. Will you farm money for potion? I'm just farming the pieces now. We bought the HP potion already. Let's see, Professional 10 up to Artisan 1, almost Artisan 2. Pretty good. Pretty good chunk of XP there. So I'm now just like grinding for the MP potion because it's going back up in price. But any money that I make, generally at my gear level, which is not enough to do anything, I just catch horses for. I can spend half an hour catching horses and make like 2 hours worth of grinding money with the gear that I have. I just need more gear to like achieve anything. You know, I probably could like get some crystals and some kabuas and go do like jade, in which case it would be probably similar or a little bit better money to grind. But catching horses is just the freest money that you can do. You can, like, no requirements. It's super easy. It's pretty AFK. Like, it's so good for what it is. All right, let's empty my inventory out a little bit. I got too much stuff in here. I'm also keeping the paprika, because eventually I'll need to make pickled veg. Throw this stuff in here, I guess. I'll keep these Flowers of Oblivion as well. And the Phalite Fragment we'll throw in there. And then I'll vendor these extra magical seeds for a little bit of money. They're not worth much money, but it's something. A couple mil, whatever. Wish I had the seeds for 99 farming, but starting to get low. Hey man, if you want to just go through the group thing and tell me what seeds you want of mine, I got you. I kind of want to do Master Farmers for thieving as well. At some point, to get my thieving up a bit. I got my 58 herb lore, so I'm pretty happy for now. Glue. I don't know how they let the horse update into the game and like looked at how much money an hour it is and thought that that was okay. Because it's crazy. Most of tree seeds come from birdhouse and farming contracts. Well, I don't do either of those, so. I should, but I don't. We need to store my seeds, and I think we'll run our rifts really quick. No, that's not what I wanted to do. Oh yeah, we have these freaking Kaffir things to run as well. But none of them are, they're all like the HP potion places. So I'm kind of like mid on them. Let's do our riffs. I didn't expect somebody to catch horses for 8 hours straight. It's a little bit more than 8 hours that I've caught horses. And it's so many hours, I couldn't even tell you how many, but over 1,000 I think is a comfortable number. I made like hundreds of billions with just horse catching on the Ultimate Iron Man. Hundreds of billions. So cool that we have full tier 3s and I haven't even bought a single pet. What I might think about buying is actually a character slot. Ooh, they're half off. Or this one is half off. So I could actually get 2 character slots. I could get one at full price and one half off with the pearls that I have left. That's going to be probably the most valuable thing to me. More characters to have more energy. You get 2 half off? Well, unless I can get 3 half off, it doesn't really matter. It does say only 1. Oh, returning. Well, I can get 4. So we could get 3. Let's actually do that, because that's going to be by far the most impactful thing. Given that on this account, I really just want to do life skilling and stuff. Energy is going to be a weak point. And I will need a character to leave on a boat. So let me... After we bought the tent, we have 900 pearls left. So I haven't spent any more money on the game, nor will I. Especially considering we have full tier 3 pets, which I think are totally acceptable. I've gotten to 700 gear score with tier 1 pets before, so like not a big deal. But if we look in here in the function, I was like, oh, there's a 50% off character coupon, but I can only buy 1. I guess that means with my 900 pearls, I can get 2 character slots. But if we scroll down just a tiny little bit, there's this returning character slot expansion coupon, and you could buy 3 of these. So I can get 3 character slots with my 900 pearls, and I think that's going to be by far the best use of pearls, given my life skill-esque approach that I want to take to the game. We have now gained 3 more character slots. That's 3 more energy recuperations. So we'll have a character that I can lock to a boat full time, and then 2 more like energy burn characters. For especially useful for when I get into hunting, I think. If I end up doing a lot of hunting, I don't want my energy to burn down too fast, so that'll be nice. You're a chronic character swapper? I definitely am, yeah. Chronic re-roller, they call it. Hello, Mr. Cookie. You're now 360p content. Is that an upgrade from the 180p? Whoops, I messed up my combo there. That's right. That time I didn't. Get wrecked, Mr. Griffin. 100 free crons. I'll take it. The song be going ham. Oh, I missed one. Feel lively today. Good morning, isn't it? I've actually just had like before stream, I had an energy drink that has 300 milligrams of caffeine. And I am now a quarter of the way into the second energy drink that also has 300 milligrams of caffeine. So I'm just, I'm just kind of juiced up, you know what I mean? But also, it's good to be back streaming for you guys. I've missed this. I've missed hanging out with you guys and streaming. It's something I really want to spend a lot of more time on. And I'm taking a little bit different approach to content creation. So historically, like the YouTube side of things has always been my primary focus. And that's the thing I was trying to grow. But I lately have taken the opposite approach in that I'm really trying to like leverage the YouTube to grow the stream. Because streaming is something that I enjoy more than YouTube. Oh, we're gonna land on this roof. So that also like kind of frees up a little bit of stress for me because the videos don't have to be like perfect and I don't have to spend, you know, 10 hours on a 15-minute video. I feel a little bit more free to not do as much work on the video, but still like launch it. So that side of it has been pretty nice. Hello, stupid tree spirit. 100 crowns. When do fossils refresh? 7 days from the last time you killed them. Unless you're asking when the rift bosses change, in which case they already did, but if you didn't kill them, they're probably the same. Alright, 2 coffees. I'm still feeling sleepy. I've been up for a few hours. Probably like 3.5 hours or something. So I got to bed pretty early last night and I woke up at like 5 a.m. I hope state-based refresh. It's like 7 days from when you killed them. So if you kill them on a Sunday, they'll be back up next Sunday. So you can choose your day, basically, Velfox. So like, let's say you have Tuesday off work. If you go and you kill all your rift bosses on Tuesday, then the following Tuesday is when they'll be back. It's no longer random. They just respawn 7 days from when you killed them. What was the reason behind removing the accessory bosses from Rift? I miss random lucky double drops. I think it's because there are many, many, many thousands of yellow accessories min-listed. So I think their idea is by reducing supply of those, they can like fix that market. Also, like, they give debos and a lot of other stuff, to be totally fair. Like, yeah, you can't get them at Duo now, but, like, how often was that really happening anyway? Yellow accessories are backorder now? That's because nobody wants to grind the yellow accessory spots. If you go to Dekia Sulfur, if you go here and you do the Dekia version, you actually profit Lantern Fuel. Same thing with Pilaku. It's just that nobody wants to do that stuff. They all want to be in the spots that don't actually give Lantern Fuel. Which, I mean, I get it. But it's also a way to, like, instead of grinding exactly one spot for the entire career of BDO, maybe now you have to grind 2 spots, you know what I mean? I think it's a good thing. I think like they could have just removed the yellow accessories from the box and put other stuff in it. You know? Like they could put Caphras in there, they could put Krons in there. They could put, maybe give you an extra roll on the Dawn's Blackstones. Like have the 5 guaranteed and then put Dawn's Blackstones in there and like so on. There are other things that they could have done, but that's what they chose to do, so you know, it's on them. The 100 guaranteed crons per rift is not bad either, though, to be fair. Oh, that one dropped a sigil. 158 sigils. How much AP and DP do you recommend for Dekia map and compass spot? Like 309 AP and probably like 380 DP. Depends a little bit on your class, but you should be able to do it about then. Seraphos, my new grind main. Love it. That's great, man. That's awesome. Glad you're enjoying a new class. Console Market is messed up. It's hard to tap Karazats now. You might have to like grind Honglim or something, you know? Ninja is so freaking cool, man. What a cool class. A little bit like button intensive, but it's so cool. Is that all my rifts? No, there's one more, yeah. One more indeed. $600 crons a week isn't bad, man. I'll take it. I will take it. $340 displayed AP. How close are we? Not even a little bit. I could get one more AP if we do this, though, to pen. And I really got to get my short sword up. But I don't have any sharps, really. I have 50 sharps, so that's what, 3 clicks? You excited to do adventure logs? I heard that they changed the adventure logs quite a lot. So you only need to do Bartali, and I believe that they've made Bartali a lot easier as well. So I'm kind of excited to check it out. It's been a pretty long time, and I'm interested in the changes that they've made. How's the music volume, by the way? I changed that today before stream. Hopefully it is good. Oh yeah, look at the yellow accessories going back up. Beautiful. Do Magnus Quest so we can rage quit? You know, Mario, I actually do need to do the Magnus Quest because I can't access any storage, basically, unless it's like Balanos or Eternal Winter. And that's pretty freaking toxic. I did the full Mountain of Eternal Winter quest line, and that didn't unlock it. So I'm not sure how this works for unlocking it. I might just have to talk to Wuju. I don't know. But that's something I'll have to look into. Probably not today. I've spent all weekend just slowly doing the Eternal Winter quest line, so like I'm good on questing for a bit. You should wait because I'll rework in the Magnus. Only the first quest. Yeah, he's got an ad. Oh, we're doing a rift. We will wait for the ad over, and then we will inform Madroxide. Ooh. What? He canceled my skill. Get out of here. Oh, we got a freaking remnant of the rift. Easy money. Madroxide. They, I believe they already did that on Wednesday. But because I haven't, like, looked into it, I don't know what the deal is. But I did hear that they did that on Wednesday. I could be wrong, because I haven't looked into it, but that's what I heard. Either way, though, it could be worth my time to just do it and get the other pen. The other pen armor. Them he's in, didn't know they already did it. Yeah, it supposedly came out with Savior. Maybe that's something we'll look into really quick, because that should be fast. And that's like really easy to look into. Grabbing tenacity? Yeah. The foot pedal, man. It's tough to do a foot pedal for that long. Maybe we'll come up here. Maybe we'll look into that. Because that could be very helpful for me. New accounts are making more money grinding now. Yeah. Yeah. It's definitely like a positive thing. Like Kratuga even has so tanked in its money per hour because like Tungrads are just worthless. But overall, it's a good thing. Like, it's a little bit annoying for endgame players who now have to like order the accessories or at least consciously think about maybe having to get them at some point. But I mean, it's not that serious, man. They can leave their 5 bill an hour grind spot for an hour to do something else, you know? Easy quest for 10k Slayer XP. My phone is... This freaking charger. I'm gonna throw this charger out the window. So I know the spot's gonna recover a bit. They already are, yeah. So if you look at Ruins rings, this spike on the market, they've already almost doubled in price. Like overnight, basically. Not quite overnight, it's been a couple of days, but Ruins rings have like doubled in price. Sissel necklaces have 25,000 orders still, but this was 46,000, I believe, just a few days ago. So those are selling out. Syrups, same thing. They're down to 2,600 orders at Min, so these are going to start going up soon too. Voltaras are already kind of spiking. People are trying to crash them though by Min listing, but they should recover a bit. Bassies are starting to recover. Had to blow my nose there. Awful. Around 50 pieces each. That's a good thing. You can save them for Dekia fuel, or you can wait for the price to go back up. Make a little bit of money on them. Okay, I believe that this has been updated. So let's look into Abyss 1 the Magnus. Because it should very quickly unlock all of the regions. Hopefully. We're not going to, like, do all the quests if it doesn't. I'm just going to try a couple of these and see if it'll unlock the region. I assume we have to quest to the point where I jump in the well and talk to Wuju. I could be wrong. Get off your mount to proceed. Skip. Your adventure into the Magnus begins now. YOLO. Now we pray that we don't crash. Okay, we didn't crash. It's the sky. Oh, we're falling. We're landing. Best questline in BDO Trust, says the guy that has not done any of the questline. No crashing, I'm disappointed. This feels different, right? I don't remember this. Maybe that's how it always was? I don't think so, though. Where are we, Mr. Black Spirit? Investigate the wait, is it going to just send me in? Stone Relic Chamber. Aquila's Eye is up. Are the rest of them up as well? Probably not, yeah. Maybe we'll just take a peek down here. It's so bright I can't see. They are not up yet. I do have Balanos and Lomel, and I guess Aquila's Eye. I don't know. Oh, it wants me to look down here somewheres. Where's Wuju at? Match quest is super easy, just tedious. Yeah. That's the problem, is like all BDO questing is just super tedious. Please, Mr. Wuju, wherever you are. Ooh, do I wanna do this? I feel like I don't. Maybe they didn't update it yet? Because I already have to investigate and resolve. Is there no Wuju? Where's Wuju at? He's nowhere to be found. Is he up there somewhere? Nope. Okay, we'll do the first one. And hopefully that will meet Wuju and allow me to skip. "10 hours later? No. It might take me 10 hours to do this freaking quest, though. What's with my hair in this cutscene? Hello? AAA developer? Was this PlayStation 2? Oh, we were standing on the water for a second. Okay, we have to guide this cat. Except the cat isn't very reactive. Where to, cat? It's your 7th cat, get it? He says meow. Making me do all the work. Awful. Did they get rid of the actual mirages? Met Snotface yet? Nope. He is not here yet. Might have to do the first one. Oh, now is the garbage. Okay, cat. Watch him switch which one he's looking at. You're looking this way. Okay. I don't trust this little cat. Which way? Cat, which way? This way? So now he's just pointing to the right. How's that helpful? How's that helpful, cat? Magnus cost me my brain cells. For real. You doing the short quest? It should be short. We're not sure. I'm just trying to meet Wuju. This part of the story cannot be skipped. In case you guys were wondering. You can't actually skip this part of the story. It's so incredibly important to your understanding of Black Desert that you absolutely cannot skip it. Julia's peak of storytelling? You don't get the lore implications of this? Well, return to the Magnus through the well bursting with light. Can I meet Wuju and, like, skip all the garbage, please? Hello, Wuju. I would like to skip. You also can't skip this part of the story, in case you're wondering. New expansion? Yeah. This is the cannot skip this part of the story expansion. They add new mission for Adania. Oh, you're questing? They did add new quests for Adania, yeah. But I'm not doing those quests. Still no news about English voiceover? Don't they have an English voiceover? I'm not sure why mine's Korean, to be honest with you. Can I please skip Wuju? Please? Please? I don't... Can it... Mr. Wuju, sir? I'm not going to sit here all day and do the Magnus questline. We're not doing that. Why you no let me skip, Mr. Wuju? Why you no let me skip? Okay, we go Google. We type in BDO. How skip Magnus. You can't truly skip the entire Magnus questline of Black Desert BDO because it unlocks essential fast travel, but you can speed through it or use tricks for tough parts. Focus on completing it once for account-wide access. Use guides for puzzles like OXE2, OX80, OX9C Land of Morning Light puzzles. Have they not added the skip? Did you miss the fast track option? There was no option. I didn't pick an option. There were no options. It'd be so funny. Guys, imagine. Okay, imagine. Imagine the fast track option is only available if you've completed the Magnus questline. That sounds like some BS that PA would do. And it's like, hey, you want to do your Magnus on other characters for no reason at all? We've added a fast track option for you. That's like some classic PA BS. That'd be so funny. But I'm not gonna do the Magnus anymore. We're gonna leave. We'll look into this later. How do I escape? Escape Abyss 1. Let me out. Let me out. That's right, we'll come back later. I probably should do the quest line anyway. Because the free pen boss gear, and I don't know how like the Magnus skills unlock if you don't do it, but you know. We'll come back. Are they not going to make Magnus not mandatory? They supposedly already did. They were supposed to do that on Wednesday with Savior release. I don't know if they did or not. I didn't actually look at the patch notes. That's what I heard, is that it came out with Savior on Wednesday. Should be able to get the pen boss gear already. Talk to your Black Spirit. Chest from the Abyss, Abyssal Revelation. Voice. So you do just have to meet Muju and then talk to your Black Spirit, because it's not going to tell you that. So that is our free pen piece, I believe. And this is Abyssal Revelation, which is for the skill. But what's for the... head through Abyssal Veins, Balanos, and search for the chest from Velia Duel Arena. And then Revelation is Black Spirit. So we'll go get the chest. I don't know how you unlock the, like, teleport everywhere, though. Let's see. There's our piece of pen gear. And there's our Abyssal Legacy, so that's our Magnus skill. Abyssal Legacy, return to Magnus in nearby well to meet the Black Cat. Maybe that unlocks all the teleports. But for this, I think we're just going to do the chest piece. We'll probably just do Red Nose here. Well, that gives me 5 DP, and the boots are 74 into 79. They're both 5. Let's just get the chest. That feels like an easy answer. So, pretty good. Almost full pen boss gear already. Isn't Dimstry better nowadays? It costs more Caphras, but it's better because it has 100 more HP on it, and that's it. But I'm not going to, like, actually put Caphras in and enhance it myself. Oh. We did unlock... Okay. Yeah, so you just need to, like, essentially meet Wuju and then talk to your Black Spirit. Very cool. Now we can teleport anywhere. This is nice. This is really good. Like, obviously, I can't teleport everywhere, and that's just because I haven't unlocked all the stuff. Like, the other side of Land of Morning Light and stuff like that. I just haven't unlocked those wells, but that was actually really easy. Yeah, very cool. That took, what, 3 minutes? 5 minutes? Pretty sick. I guess. Why don't we just use the Magnus? Cannot move while mounted. You sure used to be able to. The change Caffers would be the same, I believe. Yeah, it probably would have been better then. But I'm going to buy all of them, so it literally doesn't matter to me personally. And I think there's like a free, like when we get our deck Tuvala armor piece, I'm just going to choose the shoes. So, because they're kind of like the most expensive. They open the well listy for everyone? Yeah. You just have to essentially meet Wuju and then you're good. Do we have the quest? We do not. Okay. Magnus locked UIM. What would you even do in there? Just hang out? Got the jar? Nice. You also unlock global storage. That is a very valid point to check really quick. It should be unlocked. No. So you can unlock the ability to teleport everywhere without having all the storages unlocked. Maybe I need to talk to the cat. Some special event might be waiting there. Should we just go do this really quick and just test? Because I'm not doing all these quests, man. It's not happening. I'm not doing all the quests. But we could just jump through the well really quick that I don't even have unlocked over here. And see if that'll unlock storage for everything. We got the teleport though, and that's the main feature I was looking for. Adania and Loma will always be unlocked globally. I only have Lomo and Balanos because I haven't gone to Adania, but you know. You need to talk to storage keepers to unlock. Well, we can try that really quick over here. PA, when make game realistic, you only have access to any storage in a region after finishing its quest lines. You only have access to storage in a region after finishing its quest lines. By the way, I've done all the quest lines. I have done Serendia questline, I have done Calpheon questline, I have done Magdaya questline, I've done Valencia questline, and I've done Mountain of Eternal Winter questline, and none of them are unlocked. So, scam? We'll try talking to the storage keeper. The Magnus Remote Storage Access Cama Sylvia. Are you telling me? Are you freaking telling me that I have to go to every stupid storage keeper now and talk to them to unlock this instead of just, I don't know, giving it to me? Huh? I hate it here. Still better than the whole quest line? You got me there. You got me there. 10 out of 10 update for real. When they're like, hey, we made this one quest and then you're done. I did actually expect it to be one quest and then we're done. Maybe that was my fault for just assuming that PA understands what the term one quest means. We're going to land in the water here, boys. I thought the definition of one quest and then we're done was one quest and then we're done. But what it actually is about 12 quests and then you run around talking to people for an hour. Alright. I'll do that stuff later. We'll probably just jump around the Magnus a bunch and talk to storage keepers later. Let's go grind. You can skip Magnus at least. Yeah, we already skipped it. Thankfully, it was only a couple of quests. We even got... I wasn't expecting to actually get the pen armor. But it just gives you that stuff too. So, like, there's actually no reason to do the Magnus quest anymore. It's pretty nice. Honestly, you should do the quest line for Aggers coins, inventory slots, tiers, and other rewards. Really cool stuff. Magnus is probably the only quest line that's truly worth for the rewards. Here's my problem, Aether, is that I never use the Aggers coins because I'm always like, man, I want to save these for a place where I'm going to be more efficient with them. And so I literally never use them because I'm always like, I could always get more gear to get more use out of these. I could always grind a better spot to get more use out of these. So they just sit in the bank forever. But that is a very good point. It does have good rewards and possibly the best of any quest line. I agree with you there. It's just so tedious, man. Sick, don't call me out on how I never use Aggers coins. I just like, you want to get the best use you can out of them. But there's always more gear to be had. There's always a better spot to grind. So it's just like... I'm not ready to use it yet. And I'm not ready to use it yet. I'm not ready to use it yet. Over and over again. Stop my Aggers from doing the Magnus when it came out. Exactly, man. Alright, let's get the potion piece this hour. We'll do one of these. I do have 20 pities already. That's not too shabby. Let's repair my gear. I will do... do we even need a tent buff? Yes, we do need a tent buff. Do I have money for a tent buff? Yes, I do have money for a tent buff. We need... Oh, I don't... Uh-oh. Uh-oh. We're only going to have a loot scroll for some of the hour because I don't have any on me. Wait, Black Spirit safe? I just get stun locked when I look in this thing. There we go. Okay, we're good. We're good for the hour. Let's get our pets out. Our brand new tier 3s and tier 5, the speedy loot. The search function, I didn't want to search because I know I have loot scrolls on other characters, so I didn't want it to show those because I don't have any maids. So I had to get them out of that bank. Keep being reminded that you used to be able to get bits by watching ads, and now you can't? Why are they telling you about it then? Weekly your fish is the 25th. That's Christmas. Taking bet of rest on BDO. I'll return when Sovereign Color Change will be released. Probably the newest endgame spot release. I did see the color change stuff. It looks pretty cool. That is something that they had designed many years ago and were planning on selling. I'm glad that they're not selling it and that you have to grind for it, but it took them a long freaking time. I'm not used to not doing my combo. You only celebrate Christmas Eve? Oh, 24th is Christmas for you? I don't really celebrate either. Do pick up Fugar's Marnie Stone while you're at it? I've already done it. We have them all. I've already done it. The other 3 Marnie Stones are just the HP potion places. And I'll need to do those as well, but I'm not in a rush because I'm not like in a hurry to get the Caphras per se. I will take 1 potion piece, please. Maybe we'll use Agris, because it's capped, or nearly capped. May as well. Not like I'm grinding anywhere else. A Foru? Where's he at? Barrel. Oh, he's outrunning me. Wow. A Caphra Stone. These more EU that we do 24. There's like families that change the day that it's on to be more convenient and stuff. In which case, like, that makes sense, but I don't know. Did my pity grind 3 times on them, never got full piece. I think I've done it 5 times. And I got the full piece once. And that was the first one. I've had too many accounts, man. We gotta stop making new accounts. This will be it, though. This is the final account. I'm not making another account. It's not happening. It'd be funny if we get 99 pity drop, then potion itself again. I mean, not funny for me. It's funny at Blood Wells. Just make a Valk and do a Valk chain on him. The Zerker train is actually a little bit faster because the AoE is bigger. But yeah, we did that at Tashira a few times because it's just so good. Repicron. Give me a Santa hat. He gave me a Santa hat. That's 30 mil. We're rich. We're rich. Valk has Booba. Yeah, that's fair. Also, if I make a Zerker, I'm going to be tempted to reroll to it. Because it's my OG main. It's my OG main. Grandpa for the win. I swear I make more money on those hats than I do actually grinding the spot. $60 kills in 1 trip, not too bad. Have you heard of the, what are they called? They're like a slug with a mustache. I know that's not helpful. But they drop like the offhand for range. And it's like a blue little Y twig thing. And you need sailing to get there. But they have a 1 in 12 for Renar seeds. Aquatine Hopper, yeah, something like that. Is it worth, like, grinding those for Renars? Or do you have to be on task to kill them? Did you try Suck Nova? Yes, I've played Suck Nova. Not a fan of Nova, like, as a whole. I don't really care for the Awakening or the Succession. It's just not really, like, my play style. What's the Slayer level for them? I think you need 73 Sailing is the main thing, and maybe 55 Slayer? Don't need to be on task to kill them? Interesting. They're, like, super good for Renar seeds. Maybe not, like, the best method to get Renar seeds, but seem really good for Renars. Master farmers, if you had high farming, would be about double their Renar seeds an hour. What if you have 49 farming? Okay, because you could just chill on DSR and not focus so much on defense. Yeah, if you want like a chill, like tanky class, Nova definitely fits the bill. I think Guardian would also work because it has so much HP regen. At a low farming levels, I know. I think up to 72, then it goes back to what it used to be, right? Something like that. How do you with the fairies? I saw you rolled a tier 1 princess. Yeah, so the next one we got after that was a tier 3. And that tier 3 has miraculous tier 3, which is not, like, good, but it definitely lowers the priority of the fairy for me. Because we're not doing PvP, so... We're not yet doing PvP anyway. And, tier 3 is, like, plenty enough for PvE. So... I'm still, like, collecting my, my leaves and stuff, but... It'll be something I put a lot less focus into. They need 78 Slayer. Holy. That's a pretty hefty Slayer requirement. Guardian better AE, but still to know. Main Guardian on console? Not had enough yet. Fair enough, man. Change is good. Been promoted to pop-out window content? Huge. I'll take it. Petals, yeah, not leaves. But with my tier 3, like, I'll make that into a tier 4 when we're ready to try. So I'll level it all the way up, and then we'll use the honey wines to force it to tier 4, and then level that up and hope. And I do have the, I have like 5 of the Thea Orbs. So when we get a tier 4 and I get it 1 skill, I'll just spam these and hope that we get Miraculous tier 5. Not doing any Iron Man challenge stuff? No. We finished the Iron Man and then we finished the Ultimate Iron Man. And I just don't have any interest in playing that way anymore. It really kills my enjoyment of the game over time. Because it's like, it's so much more time spent for something than like a normal account. So progression is just like so much slower. Just doesn't feel as good. We're just playing normally now. And we started like a little over a week ago, and this is our gear already. Watched the whole series from the beginning. It was incredible. It was a lot of work, man. Like that was the main thing. I did enjoy, especially like the early part of it. But when you get toward the end and it's like, okay, your next upgrade is 2,000 hours of horse catching. That's a bit rough. Iron Man is done. Now we need Dr. Very Strange, Master of the Griefer Arts. Where you only quest the entire game. I hate questing. I can't stand questing. So miss that time from BDO beginnings when Awakening was something new. Yeah, when Warrior was the only class with an Awakening, and it did so much more damage than every other class that, like, unless you were a Warrior, you lose. Classic. Aquanite Trivia. The examine text is a reference to anglerfish in the movie Finding Nemo. Does it say it's dark in here, or what's that light? Something like that? Game is over 10 years, still gives us fun. Yeah. It can be fun. You really have to, like, find your fun in BDO, I think. It's not so linear, but it can be fun. Can we look through Steam while having stream open? What the heck? Internet here sucks. Sag. Waru. There he is. Hello. I will take one potion piece, please. That was not a potion piece. Don't get why everyone are crying about it when it's dead and anybody just keep playing if they don't enjoy it. Just stop. What's holding them here? After so many years, I still have fun in every aspect of the game. People have been saying BDO is dying for 10 years. So, like, you know what I mean? There are always people that are going to say that. So I wouldn't worry about it. Just do what you want to do to have fun and don't worry about anybody else. Old Monster Mango Loco? I think it's a Mango Loco. Some sort of mango flavor, I assume. Man, Ninja's such a cool class. I was thinking we might tag Megu. Because I enjoyed Megu when we were doing it. The Awakening. But I'm not sure. We're kind of open to anything, you know? Where's this Grandpa Kron? There it is. More money. Rip Deadeye lasted a week. It'll be the seasonal character, so we'll still need to play it. To get loot scrolls and stuff. But I did finish the Eternal Winter questline on it. You ever try pearl gathering, like in the ocean, with diving? No, I like am very new to life because I've played the game for 10 years now, or like 11 years. Not 10 years, something like that. And I've like not even touched life skilling. So like I'm totally learning this whole other side of BDO that I've never experienced before. Hey, a pity. Or we could tag a Zerker. Now you guys got me thinking about Zerker. And then I'll play it for like 2 days and hate it. No Zerk. Try hunting then. You don't need so much energy. You can get a lot of mats and still active life skill. That is the plan, yeah. I want to get the gathering piece first, and then we're going to invest in some hunting gear. And we're going to go hunting. The last time I tried hunting, it was when, like, Feather Wolves was popular. And I think I got to, like, Artisan 2. But that is the plan. That'll be the main use of my energy, I think. And then we can use the meat for cooking and stuff. And I don't have, like, any specific goals when it comes to cooking or alchemy or anything like that. I'm not, like, gonna try to make boxes for Imperial delivery or anything like that. I just want to do it. It'll be like a semi-AFK activity. And I just want to get the skill up, you know? Master Guru. It's Master and then Guru. Guru's like the final level. Or final tier. Hey, another pity. Go Rhino and Auto Leda. I think I'll need to figure out how to get enough mastery in order to equip the better matchlock first, though. Because those, we did a little bit of it on the Iron Man, because I needed a Rhino head for a adventure log. And it took frickin' forever with the lower tier matchlock. You should try catching horses. Here's like an interesting tidbit. The majority of the money I've made on this account has come from catching horses already. Most of the HP potion was horse catching. All of the tier 5 pet materials was horse catching. And we haven't even spent any money other than that, so... Am I catching T8 horses now? I did actually catch another T8 yesterday. And I sold it on the player market, which more than doubled what it was worth. I think it was going to be like 99 mil to just sell. And it was like almost 200 mil on the player market. Hey, another pity. Heck yeah. How many is that? 24? Almost a quarter of the way. It's easy, just buy Logia Tet and 100 Close Tet blue, you good to go. Are the blue even worth it though? Like why not just go straight for the better ones? I also need to continue to invest in fishing, so we kind of have like a lot of debt. I don't have any of the clothes or anything for fishing. Or a chair. Where's your Moon's Pity item? I haven't done Moons since I got DC'd and killed. That just annoyed me, to be honest. Now I'm going to start digging in Lomal nodes. You'll need life vital crystals after all. Can you not jump out there? I think I'm doing this one for decimations. And this one for darkness and bitterness. Should I switch these? Because I think this one has a... I invested in this node, but I'm not actually gathering it. Should I do this one for the forest crystal? You can go for Manos. I think that'll probably be the play. Like, if I'm going to spend the money, I may as well get the good one. Blame Odablock. He crashed many servers at his maxing drop party. He owes me some boppers then. Because I haven't been following this Chad. Who's the Chad? Odablock? He is a PvPer. He and Gnome Monkey as a team, by the way. What a good team. We're getting crashed here, boys. Crashed on an Olvia channel. Try AOS with your ninja. I'd get wrecked, man. I don't know how to PvP on the ninja. Look at this guy just killing random stuff. Chuckleins? Chuckletons? He's crashing me hard now, boys. We might swap. Any max player can come kill this crasher. I could probably kill this crasher, but it's a no PvP zone. We're on like one of the only channels that's no PvP. I think. Let me try. Yep. Cannot activate force PvP. So Manchum is the best spot for a Tannis. Manchum doesn't actually drop a Tannis. It drops the actual Narc Solus, the direct pity piece. And it can drop the raw potion piece as well. But it's okay. Like, it's not crazy good, but it's okay. I just kind of like it here. Does Manchum drop a Tannis? The Fuaru spawn can. But, they just drop the Solus. I don't like that we've been crashed. You farmed any other treasure apart from the pots? Yes, my main account had a compass and a map. I've had a map on a few accounts. And I've had, I believe, 2 pieces of the merchant ring. So, I've done a little bit of stuff. We also have one piece of the like horse treasure, the like wagon treasure on this account. It's pretty cool. Where's the Faru at? To him over here. Some weird reason, MPs ran out of stock on SEA and spiked up to 10 bill. Managed to grab one from the last 11 when they were still 5.7 bill. So that's not the weird thing. The weird thing is that they crashed. And the reason that they were so cheap is because they were in a gamble box. There's a gamble box that gave out like potions as a chance. So that crashed the market. What you're seeing now is the market recovering to the normal. And the 5.7 bill was the anomaly. That was the weird thing. But that happened here too, so I ended up buying the HP potion for, I think, 5.8 bill. And the MP potions are expensive again, so I'm grinding it out. Do you buy both potions somehow for 6 bill? Was worth it for sure. Yep, 100%. You're not going for nurturing? Good luck. You got this. What does the ring do? It gives you a tax break on the market of a smaller amount than it's worth. It says 5%, but it's not actually 5% due to the way like cumulative totals work. And it's actually like 2.8% or 3.2% or something. Which is realistically not worth the time. But it's a cool thing to have, so... Have a fantastic stream. Pray to Pearl Abyss so you'll get final pity drop this hour. Hey, appreciate you. Have a good day though, Aether. We'll catch you later. We're gonna get the raw drop right here. It's gonna happen from this big guy. But chow, thank you. Never lucky. What an exit with an half break. Classic. What is this? Why is this glowing? Oh, it's fire. No wonder it's glowing. So you got a hard clue yesterday? You better have done it. I dropped it. I actually dropped 2 hard clues yesterday. I did do a beginner clue, though. I go try on hard clue. I don't even like... I could also be going dry on them and have no idea, because I just don't even think about them at all. Beginner's one clue I can't be asked doing. But the cloggers, you could get some demon feet. How cool is that? Got Spike Medicals, I'm good. But the Demon Feet. I actually got Demon Feet on the hardcore. And then it died. So. Rip. What's our next purchase? We gotta think about that, because now that we're not... I guess we are still ordering cats, just for the lulz. Our next purchase will be... I guess either, like, hunting stuff, or... I should think about getting the Manos Fisher's clothes and getting an order on the chair. To make a bit more money that way. I would say get the active stuff. The issue is that I'm inactive the majority of the time. And the Fisher clothes and chair would mean a lot more AFK money. Like more than double probably. So it's a heavy consideration. As much as I would like the hunting stuff so that I could go hunt, I think probably long term it makes way more sense to go with the Fisher stuff. And then just grind actively for the time being. Instead of hunting. For now, anyway, I don't know. For me, it was a good rip. Got my GIM member back and a lot of sand. I still want to make a hardcore, man. I still want to make a hardcore, but I know it'd be such a waste of time. Because I have no idea what I'm doing. So it makes way more sense to just become accustomed to the game. Before I make another one. Time my Larazork at Helm Skin in the first hour at Dekia spot, playing Seraph. The whole item? Heck yeah. Heck yeah. Now you got a cool helmet. Well then you already know what you want, but I think I would prefer the ability to hunt, but it just doesn't make sense. Especially because I can just catch horses if I want to be somewhat AFK, and that's going to be like as good or more money. Kind of unexpectedly. That's really cool though, man. Now you just got to do either Turos or crypt, get that body. $25, or a quarter of the way. We might also get on the Deadeye and do some chicken gathering, because I believe it has full energy. Waiting for a new series. Welcome back. Hey, appreciate that. There's 2 episodes up already, I think, and I have started working on the 3rd, but it'll be a few days at least for that. The videos are already behind, just because there's like so much content that happens early on. Pretty interesting. Looking now to maybe replace fishing with something else. Is horse trading better money? Do you know how it is done? Horse training is definitely better money than AFK fishing. And it's not close. But not the overnight horse training. If you want an AFK horse training, you're going to make less money than fishing. But the way that works, essentially, is you just go catch 4 horses, put them on your wagon, and then run the wagon back and forth. And then when they are level, there's actually like a horse breeding calculator on, I believe, BDO Codex. That will tell you what levels you need to have the highest chance at the next tier, or a tier 8 specifically. So you'll level up tier 6s, breed them into hopefully tier 8s, level up the tier 8s, and then sell them on the market. It's kind of the basic idea, but you'll want to use that horse breeding calculator to let you know what your chances will be based on your mastery and the horse levels, because those impact your chance at the higher tier horse. So get one account to the mid endgame before starting another hardcore. Yeah, I need something, like, I need an account that can, like, practice some of the bosses so that I'm not completely rusty, and realistically, I should have a DC crystal with me when I actually play a hardcore, because the DC crystal would have saved me from Torag. So you don't get stuck only doing agility for weeks and die to the first boss, and hardcore needs a lot more focus than other accounts. Yeah. I like agility, though. And we had done, like, a bunch of Scurious and some Bravfighter stuff. Like, I had done a few other bosses, but I just looked over, man. It was 3 seconds, I was dead. I thought the AFK Night Horse training would be good. It's okay. It's not good. It's less than fishing. That's why everybody fishes, and you don't really see anybody horse train. Here's my login, do agility. That's funny. Another sigil. So we got 20 minutes left on the hour, and then we'll probably take a peek at the sigils, because they have some good stuff in there. And I should have like 160 of them or so. I got a small mess up with the gear. Like your combat gear, or like you're talking horse trading gear, or like fishing gear or something? Paynes would be a good boss to learn more swapping. I don't think, like, swapping is going to be difficult. I'm pretty quick with it. And it is when you got a lot of focus on. Yeah, maybe. We'll see. Just bought a pen sub-weapon because I want to make a Sov, but I just heard that they're going to give out 2 pen block stars. Should I sell it and get something else? I don't know if it'll be 2. I've heard a glimpse that it might be like one of them will be a pen block star, and then I heard something about a stone to make a tet into a pen, but I don't know for sure. What I'll say is it is safer for you to sit on that weapon that you bought and wait to see what happens than it is for you to sell it now and need to buy another one in the future. Because they're already so cheap that they won't really crash any harder. So you're going to lose the same amount whether you sit on it or you don't. So I would just sit on it for now and see what they do. See how that stuff works out. Infia Titans and get Moon's Gear. We'll bring a Frick Tracker. It's going to take forever to get Moon's Gear, man. I spend so much time playing Osers. Like, so much freaking time playing Osers. And I still feel like I'm like way behind. Have you tried the new class? I did try the new class, yes. We spent a fair bit of time on it. And I just personally don't care for it. I don't really like the skill effects. And I don't like the BSR mechanic to unlock the other half of your kit. I like that it has a big sword, but that's about as far as that goes, unfortunately. That stuff will eventually make it into a video, but the videos are so far behind. They just immediately get behind. Stat-wise, they're not that far behind. But I spend, like, realistically, 14 hours a day on the game. Like, that's a realistic how long I've spent on the game for, like, weeks and weeks. And I'm just so far behind. I feel like you guys are waiting on me. I'm kind of waiting for gear for you. Exactly, right? You're waiting for me. Yeet. Potion piece right here. Bam, thank you, sir. Rip. How are we looking now? 26. I only have 9 Tashira pieces. Maybe we should do Tashira instead. So I can kind of keep them all even, then if I actually like get one to drop, then we can use my extra Atanis to fill in the gap. But if I get one of them super close and then I actually get the raw drop, I'm still pretty far away. You have a lot more playtime than you, so that makes sense. Ooh, Kron. I have 28 days. And when I came back, I believe it was 12 days. Sigil. Ooh, we're almost out of space. Let me feed the fairy a little bit. You have Kmart? I don't really know. You have higher combats than me. I think pretty much all your other skills are caught up to me as far as AFK skills, except for like sailing, and I didn't do that much sailing. And you're not far from me on sailing. We're getting crashed again. Classic Medio. Ooh, there's a Grandpa Kron gift. I don't know why he's just standing there. Probably trying to say something, but I don't have a chat. That's the downside of being a content creator. You just don't have a chat. Oh, did he swap? That'd be awfully nice of him if he swapped. Come to Tom, give item. Bleh. Tom is tough, man. A narc. Classic narc. Oh, we have a bunch of them. Never mind. I just missed them all. He got the fish barrel. It's a miracle. GZ. And the tome of water? Dude. Now you just need a dragon harpoon and a tiny temper and you're good. How long we got? 8 minutes? I really got to use the restroom. But we'll make it. We can make it 9 more minutes. Tom, I'm out of here. GG, Tom. 36% to 61. Put 500k in storage so you're not fully broke. I did spend 2.5 mil on Chaos Runes. And it was not enough. We're out of Agris. Okay, first. Another sigil. I think there's a couple of maids in there that we'll end up getting. Not sure what they cost though. Lemuria gloves. Yeah. I think we had, what, 22 pity pieces? Now we're at 26. Not a bad hour. 4 minutes left, though. Surely we get the thing. Surely. Iron Man? We're not doing an Iron Man anymore. I have finished both the Iron Mans. So we're just playing the game now. A little bit crazy, I know. But we're just playing the game. Yeah. A genie. Cool. Cheeky Herblore XP real quick. Yeet. Potion piece? Nope. Break. Now potion piece? Sir? Sir? Forest Fury, I guess I'll take it. That's something. Welcome back to the civilization. I appreciate you. Hope you've been doing well, Rita. We're cruising. We're making some good progress, though. I will say, considering... what? I jumped twice. That's embarrassing. The game is pretty free nowadays, I gotta be honest. Early progression is so fast. We're already more geared than the Ultimate Iron Man. I've spent like less than 1% of the time, and we're more geared than the Ultimate Iron Man already. I've probably spent less than 0.1% of the time. Give a lot of crons. We have 53,000 crons. Just chilling. I haven't actually used any crons yet. And I also have some in here. Another 3,800 in here. So I have 56,000 crons. It's pretty good. I'll wait for free Black Star to make my second solid. Soon, TM. 25 seconds on the hour. We can get the piece. There's still hope. Please. PA, please. I said the nice word. We spent really not that long here, but that's not the point. Please. Here. Last pack. Please. Never lucky. Never friggin' lucky. Up to 26 pities. I mean, that's not that bad. We got some plus 15 Lemuria shoes. Money. Alright, back to town. We'll sell this stuff. And then we're going to look at the sigils. Got more crons at 10 minutes, overall 50-hour playtime in the game. Yeah. There's a hell to make pen Blackstar. Made it a pity. I actually, I tapped my offhand, and it only took 5. But across all my accounts, I have over 60 clicks, and that is the first ever pen Blackstar I've made. Blue gear. There's a little bit of channel lore behind Lemuria shoes. I used Lemuria shoes on the original Iron Man for a long time. Mr. J feeds off of desperation, so be careful about projecting how much you want it. That's all right. We'll get the pities eventually anyway. Take a look at various loyalty items currently available in the Pearl Shop. Wow. What are our loyalty options currently available in the Pearl Shop? We have 2,200 loyalties. I could get a Life Enhancement Help Kit 3, a Balak's Lunchbox, a Sturdy Whale Tendon Potion times 3, 3,000 HP, what the heck? An Iridescent Maywa Liquor, a Storage Box, a Crystal Inventory Expansion, a Crystal Preset Expansion, a Pet Preset Expansion, an Artifact Preset Expansion, Aliens Tier, Tier of the Wind, Merv's Carry-On Bag. Oh yeah, we didn't even get the Cuckoo Birds. So like, you know? You know what might actually be useful though? Waypacker Crystal Slots. I don't have enough loyalties. And I probably won't. It resets on the 31st, I believe, so we might by the time the 31st comes around. But if not, I'll be sure to just spend them on random stuff. Return from my meal. Congratulations. You're full now. Or at least not hungry anymore, I would hope. We got 3 narcs. Auto move to all. Okay, let me run to the restroom and then we will figure out what we're doing with the Seraph Sigils, and then we'll probably jump on the Deadeye and drag her over to chickens. Actually, maybe we'll just autopath to chickens. Wait, we have the teleports now, never mind. Yeah, let me run to the restroom and then we'll get cruising. Give me just a minute. Okay, now, conventionally, one would be like, oh, just get the Seraph outfit box. Which, I mean, that does in some way make sense, but since we're not playing Seraph, it is not a priority. Choose your pet box rare. Is this a... What do we got here? Cloaked dog, cloaked cat, search dog, courier, pudgy llama. What? Okay. The things I want to get here are the things that we need a lot of, but they don't get out very often. So, the storage maid and the transaction maid are the highest priority. We do have a fair few sigils already, so I'm going to buy this storage maid. We're going to buy this transaction maid. I don't care about that. I don't care about the title. I don't care about the 250 stack. Crons would be good, but we have 54,000 of them already. Dark Hungers would be fine. Artisans would be pretty cool. I do think that we need to get this rare pet box for the future. Absolutely. It's only 35 anyway. 100% we're doing that. Inventory expansion, that'd be really nice for my fishermen, but I do want to go do the quest line to get the fish tank. So it makes it quite a lot less relevant because I shouldn't fill up if I have the fish tank. 15-day value pack, that's totally irrelevant for me as a content creator. I get this stuff for free. Resplendent storage box, that could be nice. You can get 2 of them. I might do this. They're only 15 as well. And then we should make enough to get the outfit and the cron stones later on, and probably these dims. This is still pretty early into the event, so we should have time to do that. So let me grab these. And that should be everything that I care about for now, until we get more points. I also will leave the pet box in until I decide on which one I want. The polar bear is weight limit, which would be nice. but I don't have any idea what the other ones do, and I believe I don't have any rare pets. So I can't even like make this one a higher... Yeah, I can't even make this one a higher tier because our only rare pet was the Cerberus. So that would be like maybe like a life skill version where I just get extra weight or something. I don't know. We'll claim these. I think these will do Serendia to have Heidel. That's usually my main town anyway, so we'll expand Heidel pretty good here. And I guess Glish, but, you know, it's whatever. Oh no, you can just choose Heidel. Perfect. 16 extra Heidel spots. Very good. Not bad. Polar Bear is weight and auto fishing. That's really helpful. That'll probably be what we go with then. But it'll be tier 1 for like forever, probably. I'm not going to be buying anything. Very cool. Some cool stuff. And we'll go gather some chickens. Chicken gathering. I don't know what way he means far behind. You guys are just waiting for me to get gear. I feel like I spend so much time in the game. And it's like, you guys are waiting for me to get stuff. We have a ton of garbage in our inventory, holy. Where's the local storage guy? Auto move. Wow. Doo-doo-doo. I guess we'll probably just smack some of these accessories together, get them out of my inventory. Make the tries at least. For free. I do wonder if I could just yoink my... Oh, I need to go there and physically talk to the guy. I don't have any... Oh, I guess I have a pen neck and a pen belt, though. So I'll probably go yoink those. Eventually. Rather than enhancing them. And then I just gotta get rid of the rest of this crap. Get out of here. Currency exchange, 47 mil, not bad. Get this stuff out. Get out. I don't care about it. Get it out of here. Get out of here. Okay. That's a little better. Now, we go gather chickens. Where's my horse? Not waiting on anyone. I'm doing my own thing, but I would enjoy it if I could PVM with you and Mario. I'm trying, man. I spend like 14 hours a day on the game. It's just like, I'm so far behind that I feel useless in Team PVM. Just enjoying the process. The early game is so fun, man. If only the end game was as fun as the early game. We have a horse to register. It's a tier 6. Goodbye. Okay, where's the well? If I remember correctly, it's over here somewhere. I've done Titans without you, but Winter and Said would be more fun. I'm trying. I'm trying. What I'm trying to say is that you don't need to hurry, because I have so much other stuff I can do. I feel like I gotta hurry, so I'm trying. I spend so much time. In the well, like oh, there it is. We frickin' nailed it. It's almost like I'm a giga genius. Takama. Like doing moons the same time as you, because I also need darts. That's fair. If only I liked doing moons as much. But you get DC'd because the world goes down. And you get murdered. Lake Flondor. When you guys do moons, I do barrows. Ugh. Never hated moons. I do bring a telecrystal with me, though. That's fair. Probably a good plan as well. I've just, like, historically never had DC issues. You know? Oh, I don't have anything I need. Let me get one of these. And one of these. And we'll gather some chickens. We'll put these on low. And then I think we just punch this chicken. Oh my gosh, I can't even one-skill them. And I almost died. This is where we need to get lucky, to be honest. This is a server problem? Yeah. Frickin' servers. Trying to scam me. Oh gosh, what do we do about this? They might even kill me if I don't get them down fast enough. Fear will make moons better, I hope. I feel like it won't make even like a noticeable difference at all. Because like the kite shield didn't really make a noticeable difference. We'll see though. Cheeky sigil there. Ooh, a sharp. We need those. Maybe we'll click on a Tuvala a little bit today as well. That's kind of why my Tuvala gear on the Deadeye is still so low, is because it actually uses the concentrateds now. Instead of just using the Tuvala stones. Which I think is kind of annoying, but it's whatever. It just means it's a lower priority, so. Only can link with non-season gear. I can't link with it, but I think I can use the Tuvala pieces that I'm not using anymore. Like, I just left a chest piece somewhere. In Grana. I bet you I could just yoink this and put it on. Yep. So there's one that I literally don't even need to do now. And as I replace those, which I feel like they must be on a character or something, my accessories. Because I want to say my ninja is mostly just Pen Tuvala now. Or Pen Kaposha. So I shouldn't have to make any accessories. I should only have to make the weapons. Let's look. Tub, not tub. Typing with one hand, then. Okay. There's a pen neck and Heidel storage and Velia storage. There are two just sitting on the ninja unused, or maybe they are equipped. Probably are equipped, yeah. And there's a ring in Velia, but I don't have any maids, and there's a belt. So yeah, I shouldn't have to make any of this stuff, except for the weapons. Look at you. We're almost out of energy already. Getting some energy cap, I think, will be a priority eventually. Probably once we get into hunting. No pities yet, though. Unlucky. Still nothing. What's the XP look like, though? 79.9. We murder a pack. Eventually. 81. Pretty good. Pretty good. And a gathering level. Very nice. What are we now? Professional 10. Surf Sigil. A bit lost or need a break on what to do in LCS after blowing all that glass. 99 agility. Easy game. Guess out of place not standing at the seaweed bank. I mean, you could just keep standing there. Wait, there's an Afaru. I see him on my screen now. Will I be able to kill him? Probably not. But I do see him. Oh my god, he's so tanky. Or I'm trash DPS. Probably both. I literally can't even kill him. He's gonna get me killed. Yeah, he's gonna despawn now. No? He's still going. We might get him. Get out of the way, leopard. Oh my gosh, we got him. That is a miracle. Playing Deadeye. Deadeye is just a seasonal character. We made a Deadeye seasonal since we got force graduated on our first seasonal. And what I'll say is that I don't think it's it. I don't think Deadeye's it. So we might convert Deadeye into the boat character and make a new seasonal. Dracania? I hate Dracania more. I hate the Ion stuff on Drac. I don't like classes that have like the weird, you need to do specific things to unlock their kit. I just want to be able to use cancels and skills. Deadeye into Hunter? I could do that, yeah. Why are we not gathering? Hello? Sork? I have a ton of time on Sork, so I'm good on that. Our main class is going to be Ninja. We just need a season class, which should either be... Realistically, it should be Zerker, Valk, or Musa. How did Twitch make the worst possible UI for mobile? It used to be worse. There was like a window in there where they made an update that was so bad that so many people complained that they reverted it in 3 days. Musa time or Wusa? It's not Wusa. Yeah. We could do Musa. I don't know. It just feels kind of samey. I'm lagging. You see the health bars taking forever to update? I'm lagging. Yeah, I'm lagging super hard. Pass on Musa or Zerk. Valk has Booba, still better than Ugly Zerk. I mained a Zerk for 8 years. And you don't want me to have a Zerk? Dude, we're lagging hard. Holy. That's so bad. Clips thing is still on the main screen. Don't even know how to see my sub channels. Yep. Welcome to Twitch. No pity pieces. What's wrong with this game? Okay, that was a giant waste of time because we didn't get any pity pieces. Wow. Feels bad. I guess we'll just go park her at Old Wisdom while she regens energy. The game has such nice graphics, so if I need to watch any character on the screen, at least it has to be nice and fun for the eyes. You don't think Zerker is fun for the eyes? Do you not watch Choice? Or Mr. Ropolis? The two biggest BDO streamers just also happen to play Zerk? Well. Oh, those don't even go in the enhancement window anymore. Interesting. Can you use it for your tennis? I can, but I don't want to use it all on one piece. So we're spreading our attention between all three of the pieces. So that I have to only grind 66 of each of them, and then I'll be done. So we have 26 of the Mansion ones, 9 of the Tashira ones, and 22 of the Gathering ones. The Gathering piece is the fastest, by the way. I would zoom out until my character is 2 pixels and a HP. Imagine you could zoom out that far in BDO. Doesn't Choice play Dosa now? At least he was last time I watched him. He, maybe. But he, like, tags whatever's the meta, plays a Zerk main. Historically. I haven't watched Choice in a while, but he's played Zerker almost as long as I have. Or probably about as long as I have now. Since we've been on the Iron Man for a while. Is that Velia? What did we need? We needed a belt. Did I have both rings? I probably only have one ring. Yeah, so we need a ring. Plays Musa now? What the heck? Writing on mobile, I skip words a lot compared to PC. Classic. I do have those. Do I have any Tuvalu reroll coupons? Because maybe we can skip half of this as well. That's Awakening and Offhand. I hate the Magnus being the way it is. It's so garbage. I must have, yeah, sub-weapon exchange coupon and Awakening weapon exchange coupon. Perfect. We could just go exchange those and only have to make one. But if I'm going to do that, I may as well just do that on a character that I actually want to be on seasonal. Because Deadeye ain't it. So I'll save that for whatever class we end up picking. I don't know. I'm never making sense regardless. Sometimes I can connect the dots. Time for Musa or Zerk. Yeah. We just, like, we've done Musa on the Iron Man. I avoided Zerk on the Iron Man and the Ultimate Iron Man. And I haven't played Zerk in forever. No Zerk, please? Don't do it. Why does everybody hate Zerk? Zerk's a good class, man. What's wrong with Zerker? It's for you to have fun, so if you want to play Zerk, just do it, and that's a fair point. Remember you trying out Zerk again, rage quitting? That's definitely going to happen. Yep, 100%. I'll rage quit Zerk really fast. If you want to play it here so hard, why don't you just do it? I don't really care what we play, to be honest. I'm not like, oh my god, I want to play Zerk. You know what I mean? But if my choices are Zerk or Musa, I'd probably go Zerk over Musa. But there's also Valk, which is an option. We just need something fast for seasonal that can one-shot stuff, and any of those three fit the bill. Even Ranger would kind of work. It wouldn't be as good, but it'd be fine. Scholar would be super slow on seasonal. Time for a curveball? Shy? That's funny. Shy seasonal. How slow would that be? That'd be really funny. Why does it open the enhancement window if you can't even enhance with them? Mention all the time? So deep into Soul you want to play it? I don't even mention it that much. We're just talking about it right now because I need to make a new seasonal. Well, if you love him, then yes, sure, but honestly, it's hard to watch, especially Suckzerk. How, like, let me ask this realistically. How is watching a Zerk any different than watching a Ninja or a Scholar or any other class? Because, like, the majority of the time, you're not actually, like, watching the screen, right? But, like, how is one any different than the other? A second Ninja? That'd be so funny. At least Shy would be funny. It'd be so slow, though. Personally, I hate watching Musa dash around and spam one ability. Do you also feel that way about Valk, then? Because Valk just does the same thing. It's just dashing around and killing stuff. Zerk kind of is the same way. I made Zerk 2 for one-shot spots, but in the end I made a Suck Ranger for Upper Sakurai for Merchant. There's a skill on Zerk that has such a wide AoE that it's really nice for the circle. There's like a circle in here that has these guys spread around it, and it'll kill all of them in one hit. I do, but I do understand why you do it for season. Yeah, so like we'd be on this class, what, 10% of the time maybe? So it's not even a big deal. Valk feels different. It doesn't annoy me as much. Just fill all your character slots with one character. That's actually the way to do it. Either way, we need to, like, figure out how to graduate. Enhance Shuvala armor to at least try. I definitely have done that. Because, oh, I guess I haven't. It makes you make them. Even if you already have it, it makes you make them to try. I guess I'll just delete the freaking character then. Maybe you gotta show it to your Black Spirit? Maybe. Let me take it off. Nope. You have to actually make it. Time to whip out the wheel again. That's actually probably the genius idea. Let me just take all this stuff off and we'll just delete this character. It don't matter. I'll just store the relevant stuff. A character-bound item. I think they've made seasonal worse. Gotta be honest. We better go exchange those. Dag nabbit. I hate the caution skill. Remove this skill from the game, PA. Nobody likes it. It's big, clunky, twitchy, and animation effects are too dark. Plus, I never saw somebody play Awakening Zerk. I used to main Awakening Zerk. That was my go-to. I didn't really care for Succession. But if we're doing seasonal, then Succession is the way to go. And Miseropolis plays Awakening. Put all the characters you don't mind for season on the wheel and let RNG decide. That's probably what we'll do. Because it doesn't actually make a difference to me. Why not get it to 60 and get the rewards? Because if I delete it and just make another one, it doesn't use the season character slot. So we'll just pick up right where we left off. And still get the rewards. What wheel do you mean? I'm going to put the classes into a, like an RNG spin wheel. And whatever it lands on is what we'll do for season. Lose the words you already claimed, unless you put them in storage. Put all the characters on a wheel, roll 20 times, put all those on a new wheel, then roll 15, then 10, then 5, then 1. That seems like it would be very time consuming. I think we should let Sick pick Zerk, and if we rage in a week, we know Sick will make a new one. I'm good for whatever. Oh, we needed to go to Fugar, that's right. We do exchange those at Fugar, yes? Exchange list. Crow Merchant Guild Chief Manager Fugar in major cities. He's got a title upgrade, that guy. We'll just make a wheel, that's totally fine. I believe it'll only take 3 minutes to delete, or 5 minutes or something. So, not a big deal. Fugar. Exchange. Loot scrolls. All. We have some left over. 155. I cannot remove these from the character. So we will just exchange for whatever's left. We'll go deposit our loot scrolls, and then we will delete character. Deadeye bye-bye. Yep. Wait, I might have to delete my... Did I claim like one of the outfits? I don't think so, right? Okay. Ask ChatGPT what the best class is for you. It's gonna say some garbage, man. Let me get a wheel set up. Doo-doo-doo. Okay. Berserker. Isn't Deadeye pretty mobile for seasonal grinding? Not nearly as mobile as the other three. You know what? Let's throw Maywa on there as well, because Maywa is plenty fast. Not quite as good as like Musa or whatever, but still plenty fast and a little bit different. You claimed a horse. Not sure if you need to change that. I checked in the horse, so it's all good. Oh my gosh, there's ads. Please hold. Please hold. Let me make sure I'm not going to get DDoSed by some freaking thing telling it. Close ads. Nobody likes ads. Oh, geez, how am I going to record this? I don't even have a thing. We'll just add a display capture. Okay, our seasonal class will be decided by an RNG wheel. And this will be the class that we just locked to seasonal to get time-filled Blackstones, to get loot scrolls. Our options are Zerker, because it's really, really fast. Velk, because it's really, really fast. Musa, because it's really, really fast. And Maywa, because it's kind of fast. Not quite as a Musa, but it's basically the same thing. And perhaps a little bit different. So, the class that will be our perma seasonal is... I might spin that one again. I really don't want to do Musa. I really don't want to do another Musa. I really don't want to do another Musa. Does he hate Musa? I don't hate Musa, but like, that's what we did last time. I mean, we can do a Musa. It's just like, do we want to do another Musa? My freaking Iron Man was just a Musa. It's only season. I don't care what class I get, gets Musa an instant respin. Gonna do napalm grinding map piece. We're probably gonna grind the map piece, yeah. Why have Musa on there then? Because I didn't realize I didn't want to play it until we got it. We had a 25% chance to get it. I really don't want to play Musa, so we're gonna respin. I just really don't want to play Musa. So any of the other ones I'm fine with. Maywa it is. Okay. We'll do Maywa. We'll do Maywa. Gotta play Shy now instead. That'll be the slowest of the seasonals. Musa female? Yeah, the worst Musa. Because it is actually worse than Musa. Just get a viewer killing mob for you. So you just keep gathering. That is not how BDO works. And I have less than no interest in that. I would rather just not play the game if I was going to do that. So I'm good on that. Are we deleted yet? We are not even deleted yet. We just have to wait. Let me unlock this freaking Magnus portal over here. Ooh, we could also do some enhancing on our Tuvala main weapon. Have we unlocked? Why are you not show up on map? Do I need to talk to this guy? Any tips on getting max energy? Yes. There is a website called... Is it BDO Codex? Is that the one I'm thinking of? Yes. I'm going to link you a website, and it lets you track all the things that give you energy. So you'll be able to just open up those brackets and go down the list, and it'll tell you everything that you need to do to get energy. But it's all knowledge, basically. And that's just a way to track it, and it tells you exactly where everything is. How did that not unlock the image of the well on the map? Do I need to talk to the well? What's going on here? Why can I not see the well on the map? Are we getting scammed? Is this a scam game? Well, well, well. It's invisible. It's using WLB RB on low AP spots. Suck my ass perfect for it. Yeah, the decapitation. Yep. It's not quite as good as Musa. But it's okay. It's plenty fine. We need to make some sharps. Warehouse, inventory, sharps, blackstones, this. Do we just heat them? Why do I have to take these out of the enhancement window to do this? It just feels weird, man. Click on map icons. Well, I have it's visible in other places. Like up here, you could see it. So it's not like I have it hidden. It just doesn't want to show up. Is Mommy Throat available? That'd be a weird name. I don't know. We'll have to see. Maybe I have to complete Grana quest line to see on map. Could be. Well, if that were the case, then I would be able to see the Eternal Winter one. Which I can't, because I've done the Eternal Winter quest line. And it's not showing up on the map either. I've actually like gone in the well on this one. The quest locked? It might be. It might be. It's just broken, yeah. Just broken. It'll probably show up in the known issues next week. Mm-hmm. Don't like that one for some reason. We gotta have something. See, the issue is I already have May Throat. So what's broken? The wells are not showing up on the map for me. Well, some of them are. Like this one is. But the newer, like the other ones aren't. Even though I have them unlocked. Season Throat? That could work. let's do some enhancing, shall we? I don't know how many clicks I've done on this thing, but I think it's more than one. 3 on an 84 stack, which is 14%. And that's for SEP. So let me just get it right now. Right now, I meant right now. There we go. Okay. Do we have like 100 stack or something? What's 100 stack add? 10%? That'll make it 11%. 25 concentrateds per click? Hello? Do they think I'm made of money? I literally can't even afford to do that. Hello? I'm broke. I can't afford sharps. What the heck? I guess we're gonna have that for a while. I need to spend like 30 billion silver on sharps, I guess. Can't even catch a couple horses for sharps. That's like 1 billion horses. And then I have to do it again for an armor piece. What's the female version of Dez? Zed? I don't know. It must be deleted by now. Definitely broke the Abyss 1 questline. Yeah. Something's broken. Okay. Create seasonal character. Meichwe. Apply most popular. Okay. That'll do. It's bad. Is it agility? Season throat. No. Wait. Throat season. Throat season. What a good name. Throat season. Throat season the Maywa. Because, you know, it's throat season. No tutorial, please. Ancient Stone Chamber, thank you. Seasoned throat. That would be good too. Okay, let's immediately use some storage maids to get a pen necklace wherever you are, right there. And a pen belt. Oh, are we out of maids? We're out of maids. Plus 25 AP. It's time to go kill all the God Ward bosses. For the Frenny Elite. Good luck. Don't skip the lore. I will always skip the lore. Always. Lore is dookie. Only skip. Let me get a food buff as well. Level 6 instantaneously. Man, I need to run to the restroom again. I'm out of energy drink. Dark Seraph? Just chilling in a cave. Beat-out question always makes me want to sleep. Because then I can wake up to something else. But then you have to dream about BDO questing. We just have to kill Red Nose, and then we're home free. We can do this the better way. Gonna experience a Daniel for the first time. When I have gear. Give me like 2, 3 years maybe. What's your, oh, not that. Yeah. She needs an AoE skill. Decap. Kind of. 10 wolves. We got the Spiritually Enlightened title. Maybe 1 to 2 years with all the free stuff they give out? Yeah, so if we just don't play the game for the next year or two, we'll make it to a Dania. We're really counting in years? You're right. We should be counting in decades. Much safer. Tuvala Blade. Just counting horse ears? Aren't horse ears just human ears? They're not like dogs where they get their own ears. I don't think. Yeah. I get to dash once every 4 seconds. That guy only talked through the right ear. He's a professional ventriloquist. Slow down, you soon catching up to where I left the game. We got speed. Rip 750k to make my crystal halberd into a crystal shield. Rip. Hey, when a video only plays in one ear? That's the BDO voice lines now, apparently. Or maybe it's just that one guy. Okay, we're going to do the best thing that we can do for ourselves. And that is just to yeet my blade as high as it'll go. So that the red nose fight is really fast. Okay, we have a tri-blade now. We have 124 AP. The red nose fight should be lickety-split. Decapitation 2. Is that an offhand that it gave me? Also, how are our storage maids looking? 12 minutes? Oh, we have one. We have one. Let me get a belt. Look at all that AP. We're juiced. And there's the sub-weapon. We'll just enhance that right away. Beautiful. Whoop. Just like not being able to have music, another video playing while I'm watching the stream. Can you not hear the music? Or do you just not want to hear my music? It's gonna cheese and use your house to rim. Hey Mario. My house is not in Remington. Because I did a adventure journal thing. And I didn't switch it back. So, GG. It's quiet, but I can. Netflix is pretty good, but I'm not used to it. I don't even have Netflix playing. I'm playing like DMCA stuff. You know what I'm saying? Just keep it there. I think it's close to a herb patch that you will use once a week. I just use the fairy ring for that herb patch. Just remember you having them on from time to time? Yeah, so when we like multi-stream to YouTube, that's what I played. Because I couldn't separate audio to YouTube. But now that we're just on Twitch, I just played whatever. It's almost noon already, boys. Where did the day go? I think if I turn my brain off, it's not working anyways. Sometimes it'd be like that. Music better, not the same looped song. Yep. 1v1 me, Mr. Red Nose. Oh, he's one hit. He's one hit into the cutscene. PA. Why no skip? Why no skip, PA? Why no skip? Why no skip? Okay, I need to run to the restroom. So we'll do that, and then I'll do the skip quest. We'll work on the Sneasonal a little bit. And then we don't have too much longer left before we gotta end stream. So give me just a minute, and I guess I'll let you guys watch this cutscene. I'll be right back. Okay, that was not a long enough cutscene. Time to kill General Garage Door, and then you can get the pet. Mini Garage Door. Simplified, thank you. The lore, nobody cares about BDO lore. You will watch a cutscene. That's PA. That's PA in a nutshell. Okay, what are the things that I have to enhance? I have to do a Tuvala armor, main weapon, armor to Tet, ring to try, necklace to try. Those are both free. Okay, so I have to make a main weapon Tet, and I have to make an armor Tet. The rest of it, I can just steal from somewhere else. So, let me look around. I think they might still be on my character. I mean, there's try. But try doesn't count, so... That's like the only one I have as well. That's funny. Whoops. Give me a Bando's hilt. Nope. You never get the thing you want. You always get the thing you don't want. Okay, now we'll get a horse, and then we will go level. What kind of horse we got? Oh, Doom. Perfect. Set our WW hotkey. Get on the horse, maybe? Get on the horse, maybe? Thank you. There's a free level just from running through the goblins. Almost 2 free levels just from running through the goblins. Combat skill points obtained. No spoon on garage door, rip. Let me also grab a 530 from the Ninja. There's no mate available. Never mind. Let me not grab 530 from the Ninja. We're okay without it, apparently. Retaliation 2. Ooh, S knowledge. Thank you. Why the frick are so many diary steps needing Eagle Peak? So that you could see the terrible costume. I want chins for my future Irby grind. There's a guy here. I did a kick. Kind of a weird spot to see people. But it's a shy. We could probably punch above our weight class a little bit, so I think I'm going to move on. Go on over to whatever that place is called. Buffeting. Cultists or whatever. Some kind of shrine. Doo-doo-doo. Monastery, that's the one. I'm stuck. I'm stuck. Get off. Don't kick. Run. Friggin' horse. In case he's gonna take a while. Can't you get like dragon boots from some kind of wizard? Is that worth doing? Look, if I just snuck down there and got some dragon boots from a wizard. Is that a strat? Slayer requirement? Brother. Let's get a lot of medium clues. I can get a spare spike manacles for you. Are those good? I don't know anything about stuff. Also, I would then have to do the clues, and that's like... I don't know, man. I don't need pets out for this. Oh, there's a level. Same stats as Dragon Boots, except for defense. Nice. How's my maid looking? We have a storage maid. We can claim our 530. Get impling in jars, give jars to me, I open. It's pains and not worth it all. I'd rather just, like, grind Slayer and get the Dragon Boots, to be honest. That seems more my speed. Is this a remix of a RuneScape song? It sounds familiar. Oh yeah, OSRS Beats. It's not, so it's just made to sound like RuneScape song? My own music on. I could turn this one up for you. Jammer. Like to stream, strange day. You working on a Musa? We're working on a Meiwa. So basically we decided that Deadeye ain't it for seasonal. So I spun a random wheel and it did land on Musa, but I didn't want to play Musa, so we spun it again. It landed on Meiwa. So we're doing Meiwa. We're going to make a Meiwa seasonal and kind of just like leave it at Sulfur. For loot scrolls and eventually like a map piece. And yeah. Go from there. Yeah. Two sides of the same coin. Basically, they're very similar, yeah. There's a... Let me in the door. There's 30. It's time to move on. How do you loot scroll? The time-filled blackstones, you can exchange 200 of them for a loot scroll through Fugar. No more season mats? You still get the time-filleds. Where's my horse? Oh, I'm in a river. My horse has been damaged. Who's attacking my horse? Someone wants a rune longsword, you can come pick it up in the God Wars dungeon on World 365. I think people are probably okay. Haven't played since I graduated my other character. Yeah. Kind of unfortunate that they did that, but it is what it is. They got changed to be called Time Lost Fragments. Still be exchanged to use and repair Tuvala. You'd probably just buy the Tuvala from the vendor, though. They're only 500k, and that recovers 10. That'd probably be how I would do it. It's noon already, holy. We do not have much time here, boys. So far away. How much cash you need for full fish gear? Like 9 bill. That's not really even full fish gear, it's just like the main pieces. If I want full, could not get possibly any better fish gear, like 500 bill. Only a week of horse? That's like 2 years of horse. Dragon Bite 3. Just got a horse faster. Are you going to donate a forest path wagon to me? Then I could horse a little bit faster. It'll only be a year and 11 months then. What do you think the next skill to add into OSRS? Levitation. Then you can learn to levitate. Or parade building. And you just build like a parade float. And you cruise it through Varrock. Dancing, that would be a good one too. And it'd be like a Guitar Hero, but you'd be dancing. That'd be pretty neat. Dance Hero. There's a game on PlayStation 2 many years ago, obviously PlayStation 2, called Frequency. And it was like Guitar Hero, except imagine the tracks, like the Guitar Hero track. There's like more than one, and they go in a circle, and you have to like cycle through them and still hit the buttons correctly. That was a good game. $37. We'll probably get $38 and then move on. What time is it? Man, 12:10. We gotta think about getting off here. Getting off? Not that kind of getting off. What are you thinking about? I guess we know what you're thinking about. New prayer training. You go into a temple and pray. AFK time 25 minutes. XP an hour 10k. What if the new prayer training method was like the US? Okay. And you've probably heard of this before, but you could just give the priest money and you'd get prayer XP. Because that's what happens in the US. You just donate money to the churches that have billions of dollars, by the way. And that's how you get more enlightened in the US. They did on League? Exactly. Yeah. Hello, Lost Reaps. Good afternoon. How's it going? It's going pretty good. Just working on a new seasonal. Gear is progressing nicely. We're getting free knowledge on random brown raccoons. Our next upgrade is going to be some life skill gear, I think. Slash the deck Tuvala, so I can convert that into a black star. New skill, you're a FedEx driver, and at low levels you fail to deliver the package. You fail all the way until 99. And at 99, you can only succeed if the customer calls you first and leaves a scathing review. So basically you have to lamp to 99. Commander Zilly has been slain, now just the bird left. Kriara. The weird armor lady. Or guy, I don't know. Is that where the Ara Ara meme came from? Is from Kriara? Does everything loop back to RuneScape? I don't think that's where it came from. Yes, RuneScape is the father of all things. I mean, it could be. I don't know. I don't know where memes come from. I've not gone through the class. My father didn't sit me down and talk to me about where memes come from. Okay, let's just go to Catfish. I'm sure we'll be fine. You farm them all the time in BDO? I farm memes? Oh, memory fragments? So they come from Histria. The land of ancient weapons. Something something sage lore here. Nobody actually knows. Elton Compass piece. Minor hard scroll case. Guthix page 3. Nice. Cloggers. Look guys, it's Aukman. Aukman before Aukman was a thing. It's the pre-reskin of Aukman. That gets you thinking. Because now you're thinking, there's fish people in the desert? Yes. There are aquatic fish people in the desert. Ooh, more S knowledge. More S knowledge, okay. Yeah. 47, holy. Time is getting a bit crunchy though. Maybe we'll try to make it to 50 and then I'll have to call it. Doo-doo-doo. Stuck on a freaking fish net. Wait, so do the catfish fish for fish that they eat? Is that why all the nets are here? So the catfish fish for fish that they eat? Is that cannibalism? Are we witnessing cannibalism? How do they choose which fish get fished? It's a fishy situation. It seems pretty fishy. They're like the mob. Anyone who's not in the mob gets eaten. Okay, there's 50. We are done. Off to somewhere better. However, it is a fair bit past the time that I needed to get off anyway. So, we are going to have to call it there for the day. We will be back, though, tomorrow. Tomorrow is Tuesday, I believe. With some more Bado. Probably just knock this character out to 56, do the Succession quest line, then run her over somewhere to do some grinding, and then we'll keep working on the potion pieces as well. That'll be nice to finish, and then we can just work on money for the life skill gear that I need to get. We'll probably prioritize the fishing gear, since it's going to be the most impactful in the short/long term. So that'll be a priority. But thank you guys for being here today, and I will see you guys tomorrow.